failed bid to take priority from Charles, ruffled feathers as London House fell into ill hands. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's projects did not match Prince Charles' budget and Prince William took priority, according to a biography. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex shared the same pot of funding from their father's Duchy of Cornwall estate while working royals. However, Prince William took priority over his brother, stoking arguments and jealousy, according to Andrew Morton. The former royal correspondent wrote the definitive biography of Princess Diana, with her help, exposing Prince Charles' affair in the 1990s. Now he has released new chapters to his 2018 biography Meghan, a Hollywood Princess, which Newsweek has read. Morton wrote, "They, Harry and Meghan, were coming to appreciate that in the royal hierarchy, no matter how popular, inspiring or relevant they were to the outside world, they were low down on the royal totem pole. Both William and Harry were funded by their father and it was often the case that Harry's ambitions did not match Prince Charles's budget. His brother, as the future king, would always take priority. It may have been frustrating, it may have led to rows and jealousy, but that was the way it was and that was the way it was always going to be." Morton described how Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth II's sister, and photographer husband Lord Snowdon were in a similar position as the faces of the swinging 60s, the most glamorous, popular and photographed royals of the age. However, they were far down the pecking order, below the Queen and also had to learn what he described as the first rule of royalty: funding does not relate to popularity but position. Prince Charles' budget for funding his children stood at £5.7 million in 2019 to 2020 and at £4.5 million in 2020 to 21, though a substantial sum was given to Harry in the summer of 2020. Harry told Oprah Winfrey in March that he had to rely on money from his mother following the royal exit, in March 2020. He said, "My family literally cut me off financially and I had to afford security for us. Yeah, in the first quarter of 2020. He added, "I brought what my mum left me. And without that, we would not have been able to do this, so touching back on what my mother would think of this, I think she saw it coming. I certainly felt her presence throughout this whole process." With all of the changes that are happening in the royal family, there was bound to be some conversation about property and real estate. As Prince William and Kate Middleton consider moving their family closer to Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles seems to have some plans of his own for his current residence, Clarence House. And it looks like the home that would have initially gone to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is being saved for the youngest generation of the royal family. The Prince of Wales is reportedly considering bequeathing Clarence House to his eldest son's children. As Prince Harry and Meghan Markle seem settled into their Montecito home and life, Clarence House is now more likely to be saved for Prince George, Princess Charlotte, or Prince Louis, the outlet reported. Of course, the home has a lot of sentimental value, especially for Prince Charles. Clarence House was the home of the Queen Mother, who passed away in 2002. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, have lived there for years. However, the outdated decor is a turnoff for younger royals, reports the Daily Mail. No one is terribly fond of Clarence House because it's still seen very much as the Queen Mother's place. While the news might seem like a slight toward Harry and Meghan, the couple has clearly set their roots in California, and appear far more focused on continuing their philanthropic endeavors through their Archie Foundation. As for Prince Charles, he reportedly intends to scale down the royal family's properties and make the homes his family and ancestors have lived in more like museums, accessible to the public, per Daily Mail. Clearly, more changes are in store as the monarchy heads into the future.